Today should be a pretty easy day because you've done a lot of this stuff already. I just am trying to get things set up so that it's sitting according to the way it's going to be testing you with each domain. So to find today's documents, what you need to do is go to Files, Class Materials, Mathis Excel Files, and then you're going to see Domain 1, and there are 6 activities that go with this. These activities should not take you more than 5 or 10 minutes to get done. If you watch this very carefully, you should be able to get it done pretty quickly. So when you click on this, you're going to see that you have 2 Word documents and 2 Excel spreadsheets, and they are numbered similarly because this particular document, this worksheet, goes with this activity, this worksheet goes with this activity, and you can tell by the numbers. So the first thing you need to do is go ahead and download the worksheet, because remember, you need that full-blown. And when you download it, remember, it's going to show up, whoops, it's going to show up in your download files just like this. So it probably would be a wise thing to go ahead and rename it so that you've got your name on it. I'm just going to go through this pretty quickly. I am not doing the exact same things that you will be doing because I need you to be able to read the instructions and follow the instructions. That is going to be the requirement on the Industry Cert test. So once you get it open, you enable editing, you rename it accordingly. On the first thing they're going to have you do is they're going to have you format this table. So they're going to tell you to select the table. So you would select it from row 4 over to M, column M, and all the way down to number 84. And now when you select this table, if you notice, now you have this table tools thing, and that's where you see the design. Many times on the test, people can't find the design. That's because they haven't selected the table first. So when you select the table first, then you can click design to locate all the various table styles here. And they're going to tell you to pick one. I'm just going to pick one randomly. I don't like that color. Okay, let me pick this one. And then they're going to tell you that it needs to you need to follow the instructions in this area because they want you to do some other table stylings. So if I wanted every other column to show up, I'd click on banded rows, and that way every other column is a different color, and that way it stands out more. Chances are they're not going to have you do more than one of these things. If you did banded rows, it's every other row. So make sure you follow instructions on that one. The next thing that they have you do with this particular worksheet is that you are going to copy and paste some information into a third worksheet. If you notice down here, you've got a region 20, region 21, and a sheet 3. That means sheet 3 doesn't have anything on it. They're going to have you go to region 20, and remember, they want you, when you want to copy the entire thing, you go up to this triangle piece right here, and it highlights or selects the entire worksheet. And remember, if you do Control C for copy and then move over to sheet 3, so I'm going to do Control C, and then I'm going to move over to sheet 3, and I'm going to click in this first box, Control V, and now you've got everything there. And now what they're going to have you do is they're going to have you rename this sheet. So the way you rename it is either you can right click and click on rename, or you can double click and click on the new name. So I'll just say Mathis as the new name. And then you hit enter and it stays. Then what they're going to have you do is change the color of the tab. So I could change this tab color to green. Let's do this green. And let's change this color to, what's another, orange, and this one to tab color to olive. So now you can see how they stand out a little bit more. And that is it for this worksheet, I believe. Make sure you you read all the instructions for the first worksheet. Once you're finished, you're going to do File, Save As, and you're going to browse, put it in the Share folder, and follow the instructions that I've given you on how to name it. All right, so that's the first one.